I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. They did this. They did that. They keep ruining everything that I build. They are the only problem here. Remember, XQC is the GOAT. So they want you to think I'm crazy because I'm right, and there's no way to disprove. But we have to glaze the GOAT. Glaze the GOAT. Glazing the GOAT is good. Right. The GOAT is massive, and those who are massive are superior.
Yeah, XQC is right again. He was right again. Alright, he was right again. In the legacy speaks for itself, he's always right.
All based on lies and deception. Look in the comments, man. Observe and learn the truth. You'll know I'm right. The GOAT always wins.
How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about celebrity obsession.
I do have a boyfriend. We've been together for 10 years. He's the love of my life. He's sitting right over there, and I want to say publicly, I would shoot you in the fucking face to suck this guy's dick.
Celebrity obsession is everywhere nowadays, and it's not even just singers like Taylor Swift and Ariana Grande. With the huge rise of these streaming platforms and their massive followings, it's not uncommon to find people who are like completely enthralled by these online personalities, especially when they pretty much post their entire lives online. Not even too long ago, in my own friend group, we were just talking about Markiplier, and I brought up a question. I was like, Melik, if me and Markiplier were to die right now, and you can only save one of us, who would you save? And this fucker looks me dead in the eye. I mean, not literally. He's on his computer and I'm on mine. And he says, "Sorry, Sergio, Markiplier." Yes! Fuck you! Fuck you! What the fuck? Like, this guy would rather see me get curb stomped than to miss out on Markiplier's 48th Try Not to Laugh video. Lixion, give the audience a heart attack. Honestly, when he said that, I was speechless. And I'm not talking about, like, I was flabbergasted. My mouth was open. I had no words, but it was more like, no comment. You'd actually be surprised with how many people agree with that. Like, I'm serious. Right now, look at your friend and ask them, would they pick Markiplier over you? Spoiler alert, they're fucking picking Markiplier. And if you think that's crazy, wait until you get into our boy Yunahsky. Now, if you don't know who Yunahsky is, I mean, well, come on, it's fucking Yunahsky. It's goddamn XQC's #1 fan. Where the fuck have you been living under a rock? He's got 111 subscribers and 1.7k videos. Videos of what, you may ask? Take a guess. Take a wild guess. By the way, self-proclaimed #1 XQC glazer. Take a wild guess of what his content. It's XQC. It's all XQC. And I'm not a hater. You can like what you want to like. And I'm not one of those guys that hop on a VR chat just to bully a group of furries. And I'm not going out of my way to push a brony down a flight of stairs just because they like ponies and shit. But there is a difference between liking something a lot versus making over 1,000 videos glazing the fuck out of QFC. There's not a single individual out there, alive or dead, that could get that reaction out of me. So you might be wondering, where do you draw the line between being a fan, an obsession? Well, I like to think it's when you like stop knowing when to hate. Let me explain what the fuck I mean by that. Papa Meat, right? He's a YouTuber. He's super big. Meat Canyon. He does those little grotesque cartoons. But he also has another channel called Papa Meat. Fucking great channel, by the way. Like, the topics are super fun. The editing, the personality. It is all good. There was this one time where he's like, yeah, can you guys help me fund a barn? You know, I'm one of those guys that like to pay for the Patreons and stuff like that to support my favorite creators. But at the same time, this guy wants a fucking barn. He's also going to Japan. Like, fuck you, man. You pick one or the other, asshole. We're not gonna do it for you. In the end of the day, I still like his videos. You need to know when to put your foot down. Like, even Melik, as a Markiplier fan, can't tell me every single one of his videos were banger. And if he does say that, he's fucking lying. And just because you don't like one thing they say doesn't mean you have to stop being a fan of them. That's just not what it means. And Yunahsky, you don't really seem to have that trait. You don't know when to put your foot down, or when to disagree with them, or when you think they're wrong. You've said it yourself. XQC is always right, and he always wins, and apparently the numbers never lie.
99% would never understand.
And I had to ask, what numbers are you talking about? Because if I look at the top Twitch streamers of all time, XQC is in 28th place. Meanwhile, in Kick, he's in 13th place. There's also another thing I'd like to ask. Why is it when people are obsessed with celebrities, that's just where it ends? They just want to be fans. Why not become one? Why don't you thrive for more? And you know what, Yunahsky? If you get better, I'll strive with you. Like, you try to replace XQC, and I'll try to replace, who's got the same personality as me? Iron Mouse? Yeah, I'll replace Iron Mouse. I think it's really cool that people find different things great. Like, you might find XQC amazing, like super cool. You love gambling. I don't know why gambling fucking sucks. Basically, what I'm trying to say is it's okay to have role models, but the whole point of a role model is to either get on their level or become better than them. Hopefully better than them. I hope people thrive to be better than the person they look up to. But once again, it seems you don't even have that trait either. When I asked you what your wildest dream was,
My wildest dream.
you told me that it was to have a wife and kids and a big house that's always kept clean.
Okay, I want a wife and I want kids and I want a house. You know, I want a house to never have to clean my house ever again, but I want it to always be clean all the time.
And to me, I thought that was adorable. I thought that was a little touching moment, but it was ruined because in the end, you said, and we're all gonna watch XQC.
Yeah, of course they will watch XQC. They have to, because it's the GOAT.
So even in your wildest dreams, you're still just a fan. Why the fuck would you want to stop at fan? And hey, you may disagree with me, and that's fine. If you just want to stay a fan, that's cool. Like, you just want to live a humble life, a small, quiet life, that's cool too. But there are cool ways to be fans as well. Take, for example, this Has Been Hotel watcher. I fucking hate Has Been Hotel, and I think it's really cringe. I won't hate the fandom, like I said. There was a person who I thought was obsessed with Has Been Hotel. I mean, look at their fucking room. What in the fuck is going on here? You know, and I kept seeing their posts on TikTok. They actually turned out to be really funny. They had a TikTok where they just like wiped their tears with $100 bills, basically giving a middle finger to all the haters out there, and I thought that was really fucking cool. Another example was Snivy. He's a fan of Wendigoon. I rarely, if not ever, even heard of him talk about him. I feel like if I hopped in a Discord call with you, Yunahsky, the only thing we'd be talking about is how XQC is streaming right now. If there was a meteor that were to strike Hawaii down, killing all its residents right now, you would probably ask, is this gonna affect the XQC Twitch stream times? And believe it or not, celebrity obsession harms the streamer as well. I mean, there are some obvious cases where like stalk them and fucking break into their home and kidnap them. I mean, there's obvious examples like that. There's some examples that people don't really think about. Like, for example, the one time Markiplier did an interview about a video where he was crying, and he admitted that the reason why he was crying was because
I had this realization when I was watching that I would never be able to have a personal connection.
Because you were too big?
I got too successful. That is something that people don't realize how much it affected me, because not a lot of people have that same connection with the audience they have. I literally grew up as a human being with these people, and to know that I would never be able to have the kind of connection I had when I started, that was devastating to me.
He's never gonna have a real close emotional connection again, or at least one he's not gonna trust, because how can you? How do you know if they really love you for who you are, or they just love you because you're Markiplier? Like those two dudes that he plays with all the time, Bob and Wade. I don't really know the relationship with Markiplier. I don't claim to know them at all. But of course, they're two YouTubers, so it's either one, they were already YouTubers to begin with, or two, they were his regular friends at first and decided to use Markiplier's fame to start up their own YouTube channel because they're featuring Markiplier in every one of their videos. Let me use one more example, like Papa Meat, because I'm a big fan of Papa Meat. He plays League of Legends. If I were to invite him to play League of Legends while he was at like 52 subscribers, he would be like, it's another guy who likes my content. That's cool. Yeah, sure, we could play. You know, it's a guy inviting another guy to a game. That's fucking normal as shit. There's Discord. I could invite him on Discord. We could run a few games. If I were to do it now while he's at 3 million subscribers, I'm just another fan. It turns from guy inviting to another guy to fan inviting a YouTuber. There's this invisible pedestal that people put him on. The only fucking people YouTubers play with are other YouTubers and streamers. That's gotta be boring as shit. And I fear I'm like one of the only people left that would actually choose my friends over a random streamer or YouTuber. Like, sure, if Markiplier invited me to play some games right now and my friends invited me at the same time, I would choose Markiplier simply because of the novelty of it. Like, like what? Sure, I would play. Like, sure, I'm down. We could play like a game or two. I could play with my friends any other day of the week. However, if it was something like Markiplier invited me to the amusement park versus my friends invited me to the amusement park, I'm choosing my friends all the way, dude. XQC, if you're watching this, there's no fucking way. I only have like 300 subscribers and this thing's gonna have like 52 views max. If you're watching this, can you call him out? Like, can you say, hey, dude, you gotta stop this obsession. Otherwise, it's gonna ruin your life. He's literally peeling his nails off. Every time he takes a shower, he makes a video about you. He calls you the GOAT. Just talk to him. I don't know. His name's Yunahsky. Just talk to him. Yunahsky, if you're watching this, which I highly doubt you are because you don't watch videos anymore, and aren't from XQC, I really wish one day we could see the real you, not whatever this is. And I know you have the potential to be funny because I remember our little interaction on YouTube comments. I asked if XQC got banned on Twitch. God forbid. If he got banned on Twitch, what would you do? And you replied, kick. You would watch his kick. And I thought that was fucking hilarious. I laughed at work for like 5 minutes straight. My boss was just like, what the fuck's going on? Yeah, lesson of the day. Cherish your own circle. Celebrate your own wins. For every second you waste staring into someone else's life, you're wasting a second of yours. I mean, yeah, I'm not really that much of a speech talker. So, yeah, I don't really got a good lesson. I mean, you can pick up your own lesson from this video. But yeah, thank you for watching. And just wanted to say, my friends may not have a fan club. Hell, they don't even have their own naked calendar like Markiplier does. But they laugh at my jokes and they pick up when I call. That's worth more than any other YouTuber I know.